Good afternoon, investor and corporate. Welcome to Digital Roadshow Year's End 2024 Performance Review. This session will run about 45 minutes, including Q&A. Company will start the session by 30-minute presentation, followed by 15-minute Q&A. During Q&A, investor may leave your questions in meeting room chat box or use raise your hand function. We will open your microphone so you can ask the question to the company directly. May I now invite SCG DECOR Public Company Limited to start the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you for your kind introduction, and thank you all for attending Digital Roadshow of SCG DECOR, the fourth quarter and full year of 2024. The speaker today will be Khun Smiti Tosijaran, CFO. Okay, and myself, Kirana Dunyaprapan at IR. And the topic covered today will include, first part is the consolidated financial highlight by Khun Smiti, followed by the strategies which comprise of two parts. The first is to equip with the competitiveness for SCG DECOR, and the second part is the progress to update our action in the past year according to our plan to grow revenue by twofold, and end with the market outlook, the target of 2025, and Q&A. So without further ado, I would like to pass the first part to Khun Smiti.
Thank you. So for the 2024 summaries, SCG DECOR has improved our performance with the reported profit of 810 million baht, 140% increase compared to the previous years. And additionally, we also manage our finance strongly by consider the level of the interest-bearing debt compared to the EBITDA. So the ratio net debt to EBITDA is 1.4 times. And lately, we propose a dividend payout for shareholder to approve in March this year at the rate of 0.2 baht per share, which have been already paid in the interim dividend in the last August 2024, and the remaining 0.1 baht will be XD in this March and will be paid in December. And on the second highlight in the middle box, last year the market is still waiting for the recoveries, so we have enhanced our ability to generate the profit through the cost reduction project like energy saving. So we have implemented the solar project, biomass project, and the accumulated saving is around 280 million baht per year. And we also have the project to launch the HVA like a glass porcelain project in Vietnam, which can have a more margin to the company. And around the end of the last year, we also have a project to use AI and automation to save the cost in the future years, like 70 million baht per year in the future. And furthermore, in the third box on the right-hand side, we also have the expanding our project by opening a new store, 15 stores in Thailand and outside Thailand. We accelerate the export of the bathroom. The bathroom is mainly in Thailand, so we have planned to expand outside Thailand. So we export. Last year we export to around 500 million baht. And we also accelerate the sale of the complementary product. The example is like adhesive and grout for the ceramic installation. We accelerated sale to 460 million baht last year. And then in the next slide is the performance in 2024. Firstly, we start with the market. So in Thailand, we can see that the Thai market also got the impact from the power purchase. So Q on Q, year on year is still minus. But if we take a look at Vietnam, we can see the gradual recoveries around the year end after the enactment of the land law in the fourth quarter, and also they have the flooding in the previous quarters. So we can see the recovery Q on Q plus 3%. So this is a good sign for the recovery in the future. Indonesia and Philippines, they're still waiting for the recoveries. Indonesia, they have presidential inauguration in the fourth quarter. So we're still waiting for the policy to be implemented. And for the Philippines, they have a flooding around the year end. So the market still waiting for the recovery from that. So this slide, we can see that our EBITDA is 3,134 million baht, increased 4% year on year. Our consolidated net profit is 810 million baht, 147% increase year on year. This increase, although the decrease in revenue around 10%. But if we take a look at the EBITDA margin and net profit margin, this calculation exclude the non-recurring like IPO expense and a restructuring expense. So we can see the profitability, the ability to generate the profit. So the EBITDA margin increased from 12.8%, increased to 12.8% from 11.8% last year, and net profit margin increased to 3.6% from 2.9% last year. In the next slide is the performance of the fourth quarters. The fourth quarter has been impacted by the market conditions, so it minus year on year and Q on Q. But if we take a look at the EBITDA margin and net profit margin, we can see the consistent ability to generate the profit. The EBITDA margin and the net profit margin still remain at the same level. And in the next slide, so if we take a look at sales by country, we can see that Thailand still holds the largest portion, approximately 64%, while the sales from the business in Vietnam account for about 22%. Sales in Thailand were decreased in line with the market condition, with another part resulting from the lost sale due to the reduced activity in the solar installation business. But if we take a look at the sale in Vietnam on the bottom left, the sale in Vietnam slightly improved after the storm in the third quarter and starting to show the sign of recovery in line with their GDP growth, despite being affected by the appreciation of Thai baht against Vietnamese dong, which is used for the accounting conversion in each period. And also, if we take a look at Philippines and Indonesia, Philippines and Indonesia account for the smaller portion compared to total sales. Sales in Philippines improved compared to the previous quarter, despite the flooding situation at the end of the year. Meanwhile, the sale in Indonesia was still waiting for the impact for the new president policy after his inauguration in the last October. And so EBITDA in line with the sales. EBITDA in Thailand decreased in line with the sale and partly affected by the expense related to the business restructuring at the year end. And this will be further explained by our investor relation team. And EBITDA from Vietnam has decreased primarily due to the temporary impact of selling grade B products. So for the Vietnam, we have a new factory, not necessarily new production line for the glass porcelain commercial run in the second half last year. So in the beginning, it generates some grade B product. So and those grade B product has been sold in the fourth quarter. So there are some impact in the price and also the margin of the Vietnam facilities. And EBITDA from Philippines and Indonesia account for once again it account for the smaller portion compared to the overall EBITDA. EBITDA in Philippines has decreased mainly due to the flooding situation, and the EBITDA from the business in Indonesia now has returned to the similar level to the beginning of the year after the machine turnaround in the middle of 2024. And this one is the average price and the volume of our main products. On the upper bar chart, it is the DECOR surface sale volume and the selling price. So you may notice that the average price dropped, but actually we still maintain our ability to maintain the selling price by keep introducing the new product and HVA product. For example, like ceramic tile for the pet, flexible surface material that can be bent, like a clay DECOR in the middle, in the brown color and the smart health product. But the main reason of the average price why it decreased because it's due to the FX, mainly due to the FX. Because when we sell our product in Vietnam, we sell Vietnamese dong, and we record our revenue in Vietnamese dong. But when we convert to the Thai accounting, we have to convert by the Thai baht foreign exchange. And in the last year, Thai baht is stronger against Vietnamese dong. So this is the key impact of when we convert the selling price to Thai baht. And another reason is the temporary sale of the grade B product in the fourth quarter last year, as mentioned in the previous slide. And if we take a look at the lower bar chart, it is the price of the bathroom and the fitting, the sanitary ware and fitting. We can see that the price still maintained at the same level, 1,800 and 500 baht. No impact because the majority of the sales are in Thailand. And this slide, we have been questioned by some analysts about this one. So we have made this presentation to show the proportion of the HVA. HVA last year is around 26%. This year we increased to 34%. And for the HVA, if we compare to the normal product, the margin is higher, around 5 to 10%. So if we take a look at the bar chart on the right-hand side, we can see the normal product net con margin is around 30 to 35%, while the net con margin of the HVA is 35 to 40. And the next slide is the export portion. We keep increase our export portion from 11% in the fourth quarter 2023 to fourth quarter 2024. From 11% to 13%. This one has shown the ability of the company to compete in the global market. And we expect the proportion of the export to continue increase through the collaboration within the SCG DECOR group and through the competitiveness of our Vietnam facilities. And the next slide is the energy cost to show our effort to implement the project like solar and biomass. So last year we have an energy cost 37 baht per square meters, and now we reduce that cost to 32 baht per square meters. And in the future we will also have plan to do more solar and biomass energy. So this one, the energy cost will be keep lowering. And this one is the balance sheet of the SCG DECOR. So in summary, we take a look at the net debt to EBITDA 1.4 times. So this one show the very strong balance sheet of SCG DECOR, which can support the growth and some investment in the future. And in this slide is the dividend. So dividend, the company board of directors have proposed, is going to propose to the AGM this year to approve the payment of the dividend for 2024 at the rate 0.2 baht per share. 0.1 baht per share already paid in the interim in the last August, and the remaining 0.1 baht will be paid in this April, XD in March. And in the next part, Khun Kirana will explain about the strategy and execution and the progress.
Okay, so for the strategy, the first part is to update with the competitiveness strategy according to what we have done last year. Last year was quite a tough and challenging year, so we have the competitiveness strategy in addition, and we have done 3 actions. The first is to accelerate the energy cost saving. And next is to emphasize on the products that can generate more profit, as well as implement the lean operation, or we did the business restructure. For the first part, we accelerate the cost saving project. Last year, we have achieved installation of solar power at 37.4 megawatt, or representing 10% according to our effort to increase the installation in the Philippines and Vietnam at additional of 8 megawatt. So this against our plan target at 15% by 2030, as well as increased usage of biomass. Last year, we achieved 20% of total heat power use from the total target of 46% in 2030. By doing so, we have achieved cost saving of up to 280 million baht per year. And we continue to do the same this year. So this year we will add 5.5 megawatt more in Thailand. So the first part 4 megawatt will be completed in, let us say in April, slightly later than the plan, and another 1.5 megawatt in third quarter. So altogether, with upon completion, the total saving will increase 20 million baht per year. And we also increase the installation of hot air generator to increase usage of biomass. By completion, by the second quarter this year, another saving of over 10 million baht will be realized. So altogether this year, we will add more cost saving at over 30 million baht. And the second effort is to emphasize on profitability, to focus on the product that can generate better profit, better margin. Large size glazed porcelain is the product in focus. It is a product that the market is in high demand, and we can generate higher selling price from that. Last year, we achieved over 14 million square meter from Vietnam and Thailand. From Vietnam, we completed converting the production line of over 11 million square meters from Thiên Phong factory and Dai Loc factory located in the north and central part of Vietnam. And we also completed over 5 million square meters from Thailand. So altogether, that combined of over 14 million square meters. And we can see from the graph here that the sales volume of the large size glazed porcelain has grown a lot over 1 year. So from 2023 at 8 million square meters up to 11 million square meters last year. So this the brown chart represents Vietnam market, while Thailand is quite still due to the stagnant market last year. So by increasing this product, we also increase the net margin, net contribution margin as well, as this kind of product is under HPA category that have net contribution margin at 5 to 10% higher than commodity products, as previously mentioned. And we continue to do this effort this year. This year, we plan to increase 5 million square meter more from Vietnam as well. So the investment project altogether is around 227 billion baht, and this project will gradually come out in May this year and in August. So we will have an additional of 5 million square meter of large size glazed porcelain from Vietnam. And if we calculate simply, 1 square meter have like 10 baht price premium. So this will contribute an additional of 50 million baht from capacity increase. And the third effort is to do the lean operation or business restructuring. Last year, we incorporate AI and robot more in the production process. And we also reduce working capital with the effort of incorporating the robot, and also do business restructure by reducing the redundant work. By doing so, we have one-time cost of 100 million baht. But this will contribute to the saving of over 70 million baht in the following year. And this year will be the first year that we realize this saving. And we also do the working capital reduction. Last year, we reduced by 10%, or an absolute number would be around 500 million baht. And we also target to reduce further this year. By doing so, we we did that from controlling the inventory stock and also manage the account receivable. And the second part of the strategy is the progress according to our plan to achieve twofold revenue growth by 2030. So I will go for each strategy one by one. The first strategy is for decorative surface business. For this strategy, we focus on the merger and partnership action, which is still ongoing, and we are the picture is clearer and clearer, and we believe we can announce the project this program to you by the second half of this year. And also last year around July, we have completed the production line of SPC LT bicotal or stone plastic composite. The sales last year, we end at 360 million baht. We could see that the sales doesn't grow much because last year the market for condominium and the projects are quite slow. So this year we will speed up and also emphasize more on the export to help sales. For the channel expansion, we want to increase distribution channels so we can get closer to customers. Last year, we have the achievement after the restructure business by combining all the company under SCG DECOR. Actually, Koto and Prime has good collaboration last year. Koto is actually the center of R&D and design center as well as export hub, while Prime from Vietnam has key competitive advantage on the cost production. They have the competitive production cost basically. So when we combine both of them with the external situation that America and Mexico tends to implement the Chinese anti-dumping to reduce the import from China. So we use this as the advantage. So Prime get to penetrate the US market successfully last year by combining the competitive advantage of both companies. And we will grow this volume this year as well. On the right-hand side, SCG DECOR has opened 15 own retail. 9 out of them are from Thailand. 1 branch of Koto Life in Don Mueang, which is a flagship store, and also 8 branches of Klang Ceramic, which is the manufacturing outlet. And also in the Philippines, we opened 4 more branches of CTM, and we also penetrate Cambodia market for the first time with a collaboration with local partner. So we opened OK Tile Center at Poi Pet, Cambodia, and also penetrate the retail business in Vietnam in the south part under the name V Ceramic. So altogether, we opened 15 more of the retail store, which were our own retail. And this year we will have progress of Koto Life in Phuket to update you. This is the retail that will be opened for commercial in March this year. So this will cover all key regions in Thailand. We have Koto Life in Chiang Mai for the northern. We have Koto Life in Khon Kaen for the northeast of Thailand. And Koto Life in Phuket will represent the southern part, while in Bangkok we have 2 branches, so it will be all 5 together, cover the major parts of Thailand. And the second strategy is to grow the bathroom business in ASEAN. Last year, we successfully appointed 20 more distributors in Vietnam, Philippines, and Indonesia. And we closed the year with the sales at around 500 million baht, representing about 7% growth year on year, and continue to do so this year. With the third strategy, which is to grow the complementary products. The key products are still adhesive grout that represent the majority of sales. Last year, we ended the year at 416 million baht, representing 18% growth year on year. This product, got to say that we keep increasing more variety into our portfolio, and this segment still have high growth potential. With the simple calculation, if we think about only the tile that belongs to Cotto that we sell every year, it is around 130 million square meter per year. And if we assume that 1 square meter use up to 5 kilograms of adhesive grout, so this market potential would go up to over 600,000 tons. But last year, we only penetrate not even 10% of this. So this is a very high growth potential for us. And next for the this year outlook, how we perceive the market would be. So for Thailand, we believe that with the government policy and stimulus package to help solve the household debt, and like the digital wallet to inject money into the system. So we believe that the economy will be better, and we expect to see the solid recovery in the second half of this year. For Vietnam market, after we saw that they have enforced the land law by August last year, we expect the gradual recovery this year as the details of the land law by region would be clearer and clearer, and we will see the progress and also positive effect onto the property market. With the GDP expectation at 8%, we believe that the market could grow at this rate, and the housing is still in high demand in Vietnam. For the Philippines, due to the low inflation, we believe that consumer will have more purchasing power, and this will more or less affect positively to our business. And in Indonesia, after the inauguration of the president, we have seen a number of stimulus package, both the support on the residential and public health care policy, as well as the anti-dumping from of Chinese products. So these are quite positive. So we are await the positive impact on the property as well. And the energy forecast for this year is tend to be stable.
And for the 2025 target, we believe that the Thai market will be our strong base. And with the assumption of the recovery in Vietnam market and other regional market, so we have set the revenue target to grow 5%. And for the EBITDA market, we set the target to grow more than 5%. The reason that why we set the target grow more than revenue because we still have the project to enhance our competitiveness like biomass and solar, and also the HVA product like a glaze porcelain that our investor relations just explained to you. And besides, we also have a plan to do the merger and partnership and the capex with a budget of 4 billion baht. 2 billion baht will be the organic, and another 2 billion baht will be for the merger and partnership, which the details we believe that we can disclose to investor and analysts in the second half of this year. And next slide.
Okay, just to wrap up with some more key achievement in 2024, as we were newly listed company, we listed in 2023. So last year we were included in SCG index and was also rated level A for the SCG in popcorn segment. In addition of the CGR rating at level 5 or excellence for the real estate and popcorn sector. And SCG DECOR also received quite a numerous award, both domestically and internationally. So Thank you for your trust in Control's brand, and we will continue to deliver quality products to the market. Okay.
Okay, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
So thank you very much for your time today. And if you have any questions, please feel free to send to email or you can do it later on to our investor relation.
See you next quarter. Thank you.
Thank you.